Hi, y'all. Christy with Flourishing Through Creativity. I'm trying to double live tonight. We're doing Facebook and TikTok. Tonight, I'm going to share my recipe with you with Play-Doh. I do a lot of videos with Play-Doh, as I've said, but a lot of people like the Play-Doh. So I am a huge believer in making my own Play-Doh. It is safe. It is fun. It smells good. It enlightens it heightens the sensory experience. So I am in need. Hi, Amanda. I'm in need to make Valentine's Play-Doh. So I thought I'm going to be brave. I hate lives. This is not my favorite thing to do, y'all. This is way out of my comfort zone. Like I said before, I don't have my sidekick Amy to give me the confidence to do these lives. So we're going to do this together, and y'all are going to help me get a little bit more brave with lives. I'm so much better at making videos and just posting them. So sorry for my hair today, y'all. It has been a yuck day. I'm hoping this just raises my spirits today because I've been a little blah today. So anyhow, we're going to make Valentine's Play-Doh with a cinnamon scent. This is super easy, whether you're a teacher, whether you are a stay-at-home mom, whether you just like sensory experiences, because I know some adults who love the sensory experience just as much. It's just fun and easy to make, okay? So I'm going to make it with you live. Hi, everybody. I see a lot of people over here joining. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So hopefully you guys will get something out of this. It's a basic recipe I found years ago, and I kind of tweaked it to what works for me. My kids love Play-Doh. It's one of my favorite centers in my classroom. So why not show you all how to do it live instead of just showing you a video with words, right? I'm going to say it and do it, and we'll just see how this goes. Like I said, live is not my favorite thing to do. But we're going to try this and see how it goes. All right. So if you've seen my Play-Doh, you kind of know the basic recipe for this Play-Doh. It's the same every time. I'm just changing the color and the scent, okay? And it makes a whole bunch. It actually fills 4 centers for me in my classroom. This time we're doing, like I said, red cinnamon Play-Doh. And then I put a lot of fun things out in my Play-Doh center with eyeballs and pipe cleaners and weird stuff because they make love bugs, love animals, love monsters, whatever you want to call them. I just give them the stuff and let them be creative. So let's make new Play-Doh. This will last about 2 years for me. It depends on how well it's played with if you put it in a steel container. So I'm going to show you start to finish on how to make Play-Doh. All right, let's do this together because we can do this together, and I can be brave and strong and all those things, okay? And you would never know it as a teacher, as a corporate America trainer, that I did not like to do lives. I can tap dance and sing in front of an audience all day long. I can teach a class of kids or adults in a classroom setting, but doing these lives freak me out, y'all. It makes me sweat. Okay, so here we go. Let's just get started. Let's just do it, y'all. All right, so I have my mixing bowl already. So just a mixing bowl, whatever you all need. This is the one, it's my tried and true. I don't know why. I just, we all have habits and we all just go back to the same things. I just always use this bowl. There's no reason for it. You can use whatever bowl you want, y'all. So here's the Play-Doh recipe I use. This is what I show you in all my videos. And I do use this recipe. I do tweak it a little bit as I go, y'all. So it is a tried and true recipe. It works every time. Just know this has been a conversation a lot at my job, my classroom, with friends lately, just knowing how to pivot whenever you do anything. You got to know how to tweak it and move around and just know that it does not have to be perfectly this, okay? Being a teacher, being a mom, all those things, there's nothing perfect about it, okay? And you have to let that go. Y'all, can you let that go? It can't be perfect, all right? Hello, everybody that's joining. Welcome. I hope you all enjoy this Play-Doh fun. I don't know. All right. So, of course, what do you do? The base of a Play-Doh is always flour. So I have flour here in my very, very used flour container that I use all the time. All right. So it's 2 cups of flour. This is, you're probably going to use a little bit more than 2 cups, but we're going to go 2 cups today. We're going to start it. I am not that particular about the Play-Doh, okay? If it's a little over a cup, oh, wow. You see this? I gave you all snow there. I'm going to leave that open because I'm going to guarantee I'm going to need to use that Play-Doh or that doohickey again. What's it called? Flour. I'm going to use the flour again. All right. So the next thing on my recipe is 1 cup of salt. So you want the 1 cup. Super cheap. You can get the Walmart brand. It's like 60-some cents at Walmart, y'all. Super duper cheap. So we're going to do 1 cup of salt. This is just satisfying, y'all. Ooh, that's kind of crumpy in there. It's clumpy. Ooh. I feel like I'm doing a magic trick. I don't really have anything end result for y'all, but okay, that salt is clumpy. But lucky for you, I have a bag left for my training I did here in, a few months ago where I taught people how to do Play-Doh, because that's what I do, y'all. Teaching is what I've always been born to do. I know it's what I was called to do. I did it at corporate America, y'all, for a long, long time. I trained in various call centers. I trained at World Vision. I trained at the age of 16 in a grocery store. I trained baggers how to bag. Don't worry, y'all, I got a whole video about how to bag of groceries, because I tell you, we don't know how to bag groceries today. All right. But y'all know what my dream was really? Was to be a Broadway star. I trained my entire life to be on Broadway, and then I chickened out. So now I just sing for my kids. I sing at church. I do those kind of things. So 1 cup of salt. Sound effects. Y'all gotta do sound effects when you make this because it makes it so much more fun. I'm a sound effects person. So there you go. We got 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt. So next on our list is cream of tartar. Here's the one ingredient in your Play-Doh that does not have to be exact, okay? It does not have to be exact. Sometimes I don't have quite 3 tablespoons, and that's okay. It works still. But today I have 3 tablespoons because I had a generous mom send me some supplies. And, oh, there it is. Tablespoon. She sent me some things off my Amazon wish list, and it was cream of tartar. So that mom was amazing. This is not the tablespoon, y'all. This is the tablespoon. Do, 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 do. 1. 2. 3. I like to count to my class in 3 different languages because it makes them, it catches their attention. I'll count them all in English. I'll go back and count them in Spanish, and then I'll go count them in German. Just because, well, because it's fun for me. If you're not having fun, y'all, life is not worth it. You got to have fun no matter what you do. Hear that from me. Hear it again. You got to have fun no matter what you're doing, you all. You got to have fun. Because nothing in life, y'all, is that serious to not have that much fun. Okay, so we have our cream of tartar, so we have our dry ingredients in here. So the next is boiling water. Now, I already boiled the water. I don't know if you can see the steam at all. Probably not. I did 2 cups of water, and that's what the recipe has always called for. I'm going to tell you what, I don't use 2 cups of water, so I will gradually put this in here and stir. So we're going to gradually put some in. Because sometimes this works, and sometimes it's just too much water. But that's why you keep your flour out, because you can always fix it with flour. Stir, stir, stir. And you sing while you do it. One of these days I'll make up some songs for you. And then you make a mess, because why not? All right, so it's getting mixed up. But here's what I want to do. I want to add my food coloring. And I want to add my cinnamon. I am a huge on scented cinnamon or scented Play-Doh because it is a fun sensory experience. So I have some cinnamon oil back there on TikTok. Boop, 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 boop. All right. And I didn't open this one. Of course, why would I do that? Because that would be too easy for me to do this video if it was open. Y'all, when you stick your tongue out, that means I'm really concentrating hard, okay? I'm not sure if any of y'all do that. Do any of you do that? I've done it since I was a little girl in dance class. I was a competitive dancer for a really long time. And they used to make fun of me in dance class because I'd stick my tongue out while I was dancing. I was really, really constantly learning the steps, okay? I was at dance 5 days a week when I was younger and competing all over the United States. All right, my specialty, y'all, was tap dancing. Woo, woo. I need to find an adult tap class. I know they exist. I need one. Anyhow, I digress. Cinnamon oil. Ooh, be generous. That was really generous, y'all. Well, that was a whole bottle. Might as well go all in, right? And then I will do red food coloring. I'm going to tell you in the past, another Valentine's one I have made is cocoa. That's really easy, but I'm going to tell you, if you want it to be red and make cocoa, it's not going to go together because you can actually put cocoa powder in this. It's just going to change it to brown. So if you want red versus brown Play-Doh, that's fine. Because, chocolate's a big, big thing for Valentine's. And that's cool, too. I like the cinnamon because I do brown Play-Doh a lot. I do brown what month was that? Spring. I do it because I do planting flowers. I did it for dinosaurs just recently. So I'm going to pour some more water as I have that food dye in here to really get that in here. y'all can see. Do, 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 do. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, here in a second, we're going to get our hands dirty. If you don't like to get your hands dirty, this is not for you. I'm going to tell you that right now. Oh, that smells so good, y'all. Y'all like cinnamon? I love the smell of cinnamon. It smells like, what do they call them? Those little cinnamon candies? I can't think. When I'm not teaching on Saturdays, my brain is often turned off, y'all. And I just can't think of the words. Is anybody else ever in that place? Or just me? Just me? Cool. All right. Howdy. Hi, Courtney. How are you? All right. So we're getting our Play-Doh. So here's where it's going to get messy, y'all. So hopefully y'all don't hear my son upstairs. He gets very into his gaming, so I can hear him talking to his gaming friends, yelling. He says we're just getting very spirited, whatever that is. All right, so wax paper. I'm getting ready to put this down, but just like you would do any kind of baking product, anything you do with flour, anything like that, I put a little flour here on my wax paper just so I can move it around a little bit. And, we'll just use this. I just want to make sure it doesn't stick. All right, here we go, y'all. And that red will get more mixed in there in a second. And I already can feel it's a little bit sticky, so I know I'm going to have to add some more flour here in a second. Let's see. We'll put you right there. Clump, 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 clump. So, anybody who likes to get their hands dirty. If you're a mama and a teacher, it's just, there's no other option but to get dirty. So why not just join them? That's what I say. And you'll hear me say a lot in a lot of my videos. If I ask my kids to do it, whether at home or at school, guess what? I'm going to expect myself to do the same. I like to lead by example, whether it's in my classroom, whether it's fellow teachers, no matter what it is, I like to lead by example. All right. It is coming to fruition here. Y'all see it right here? I'll show you more in just a second here. So what I'm seeing on this Play-Doh already is it's not red enough for me. If I'm going Valentine's, y'all, I'm going all in. If Olivia's red is my shirt, no. But, you're going to have fun, y'all. Have full fun. Don't just halfway do anything. Anybody knows me knows I don't halfway do anything. I'm often called extra, and that is A-okay with me. There are worse things in life to be called than extra. All right. We're going to blend this Play-Doh in. Sometimes I'll pick it up, do it in my hands. Y'all see it slowly coming to be. All right, a little bit sticky, so flour is going to be added. And you just keep working this, y'all. You just keep working your Play-Doh. That's okay if I'm talking to no one. I'm talking to me and coming over my fear, Ariane, or is Ariane? Coming over my fear of doing a live is A-okay with me. So whether someone's watching or not, it's not about that for me. It's up coming over a fear to do a live. So it does not matter. I'm still making a video and I'm still getting something done for my classroom. So that for me is a double win, y'all. All right. Here we go. Do that. So we got Play-Doh. It's still not very red. Still a little pinky, but you know what? Pink is still a Valentine's color, right? I mean, Valentine encompasses a lot of different colors. So here's your Play-Doh. So the end result of this needs to be that it doesn't stick to your hands, but that is from actually mixing and stuff. So I'm going to keep mixing this, y'all. I'm going to make it more red. But all that to say, this is a Play-Doh recipe anybody can do. I love more than anything when someone messages me that they've made my Play-Doh and their class loved it. That is probably the biggest compliment I could get, that I'm helping someone else make their classroom or home a little easier. Sensory play, y'all, is so important. I know a lot of people will say it's a messy thing. I know. I get it, y'all. It is messy. And there's some days in my classroom like, I'm not doing that again. But you know what? It's essential. Y'all need to have sensory play at home. You need to have sensory play in the classroom. It is so good for your kids to get their hands moving and working in Play-Doh. You put this with cookie cutters. Like I said, I give them googly eyes. I give them all kinds of fun stuff to put into their Play-Doh to make it extra fun for them. This is always a center in my classroom, always. And then my kids love it when I bring it home. Even, my youngest is 9 years old, y'all, and he still loves Play-Doh and slime and all of those fun things. All right, I really wish y'all could smell this. It smells so incredible. So what I'll put this in my centers, I'll put it out, and I'll let my kids guess what the scent is of the Play-Doh this month. And this Play-Doh works well because this month I have Valentine's, and I go right into Read Across America with Dr. Seuss stuff, which is also red. So we'll keep this red Play-Doh all month long. So there's your Play-Doh. Let me show you the recipe one more time. Whoop. I think I just have as much. Here's your recipe. So the only thing that I budge on a little bit is this. It's based on the recipe. I tweak it per time I make Play-Doh because it's not always the same. And I know that's really weird and really interesting, but it isn't. But it's a big ball of Play-Doh. And it's a big ball of fun. And then just lastly, y'all, I get these disposable containers from Walmart or wherever you get them. And you keep your Play-Doh in here in a sealed container because it'll keep it nice and soft for quite a long time. So I would suggest getting the containers, making some Play-Doh. Hey, if you're a parent and you want to help your teacher out, this is a great recipe to help your teachers as well. They would love some homemade Play-Doh. I love that it's not toxic. It's safe, it smells good, and it lasts a super duper long time. So, Play-Doh, make it, enjoy it. I hope one of you will go back and watch and get something out of this video today, that you will go and try to make Play-Doh for yourself, for your kids. Again, if you want to make it for yourself, it's okay. It's okay if you make it for yourself. All right, so with my pumpkin spice chai, I'm going to cheers to y'all. Enjoy this video. And thank you for letting me work out my confidence issues with live videos. And we'll try this again soon. All right. Bye, everybody. I never know how to get out of TikTok ones, y'all.